We all know what honesty is, but many of us don't know how to apply it in very practical ways to our lives. Is honesty a priority in your life? If not, chances are you are prone to making excuses and leading a life that is only partially what you would want it to be. If you want a life of truth, if you want to be a person that others can trust, then you must live with honesty as a top priority. There's a trifecta of honesty that needs to take place in order for you to have full honesty. Honesty with yourself, honesty with God, and honesty with others. If you lack honesty in any of these areas, there's room for darkness to start taking over your life. Dishonesty is the quickest path to leading a life in the shadows. Dishonesty is connected to shame, fear, doubts, lies, and hiding. And the more you surround yourself with this darkness, the more pain you will feel, because the further you will get from your conscience and from your heart. Avoidance leads to isolation, and that takes you right to a hell of your own making. Truth, on the other hand, leads you to connection, which brings you to experience heaven. In order to be honest with yourself, it's vital to understand what drives you, to be able to see both the good and the bad within. That means your thoughts, your emotions, your actions, understanding you. You have to take an honest look at your hopes and your dreams, your desires, your wishes, who you surround yourself with, and the way in which you see the world, as well as being face to face with your fears, your doubts, your cynicisms, your stubbornness, and your ego. Once you see these aspects within you, you can start to have an honest conversation with yourself. To be honest with others means to reveal yourself to them, to not hold anything back. It means not hiding and pretending. It requires us to not go out in public with a brave face while we are afraid inside. It means not pretending like we're happy when we aren't. This is not honest living. To be honest with God is to be naked and unashamed in front of the divine through prayer and ask honest questions to seek truthful answers. In order to get past ourselves, we must break open our hearts and our minds, and the reward will be larger perspectives and more empathy. When we can act honestly in all three of these areas, we can be honest. We can live honestly. When we have nothing to hide, we can be unstoppable and incorruptible, and we will always find our way. It is only when honesty becomes a priority that you will know what vulnerability, closeness, and intimacy truly feel like.